everybody, Susie Kerr-Wright, aka the Cosmic Cupcake, here with this week's Astro Forecast for the week of Wednesday, June 25th through Wednesday, yes, June 1st. Oh my God, we're really almost there. Coming to you live from the land of cicadas. You will hear them in the background screaming. We've been dealing with them here in Tennessee for quite a while. And they are extremely noisy, but they're kind of cool. They almost sound like alien spaceships or something when they really get going. Right now they're just chattering, but usually they have this kind of hum to them. So, anyways, we're going to start out this week with void of course moons. And once again, just as a refresher here, void of course moons are just times where you may not be the most clear-headed. It means the moon isn't making any particular aspect to any sign in any sign or anything. And so it's kind of free-floating, and that kind of gives us that kind of scattered, not real clear energy going on. So what can happen during that time is you may not be at your best decision-making ability. And for example, this week I'm looking into a new laptop because my old one is really, really old and really, really beat up. And I will be paying very close attention to these void of course moons because I don't want to make a purchase of something that important during any of those periods of time, because likely I might just end up getting something that really isn't what I need or what I want. So void of course moons today, 2:15 p.m. to Thursday at 8:36 p.m. That's a big long one, so no shopping for me today. And then the moon is going to enter into Aries Sunday, 6:28 a.m. to 9:02 a.m. A little short one there. And then the moon is going to glide into sensual Taurus. And see, now during that period of time, I may be tempted to buy something a little too more than I need. So, and then Tuesday, 11:30 a.m. to 7:56 p.m. the moon's going to go into Jump in Gemini. We love Gemini. So, more fun energy this week after yesterday's little twinge of frustration. I don't know how the day went for you. It wasn't too bad, though, for me. Today's Sun-Uranus sextile is an aspect of creative opportunities. So, and that's going to bring a lot of the new and unusual into your world. Now, a lot of folks have been coming to me saying that they're feeling like they're on the brink of something big is like about to break for them, and really it is. So you're right in the pocket if you feel like that. Scorpios, the Pisces are, generally the ones that are saying that right now. And helped by Neptune there, Neptune and Pisces, the message is for them to move forward and just use your incredibly strong and growing intuition to feel your way to the next right thing. Now, this is going to require some patience, because when we get on the brink of these big breakthroughs, whether they're emotional or, financial or creative or whatever it is, we want to get there. But this is about letting it happen, not forcing it to happen. So now all the fire signs are experiencing this is a little more restless, a little more irritable energy, and persistence is called for. And this is, active patience, I guess you could say. So keep pushing forward. And as they say in racing, dig, dig, dig. So keep going. The cardinal signs, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, are going to feel it from a more materialistic or financial way, getting a little tired of not making enough, not feeling valued enough, that kind of thing. So maybe feeling out of control of some of those areas. So the message for those signs are, I'm going to quote Alan Oken for part of this. He says, transform, create something wonderful, or retire to shady pines and eat comfort food for the rest of incarnation. But, really, and then I'm not quoting him anymore, get off the fence, regardless of the degree of difficulty, and just do something. June 1st is going to bring us a partial solar eclipse. And now people used to be really afraid of eclipses. They said they were harbingers of doom and death and all kinds of horrible things. And they can be if you want to hold on to your old ways of thinking and acting. So, yeah, that could really suck, because they kind of bring to light all the areas that you really need to shift. And, yeah, there is a theme here. I know every video I talk about this, but you guys got to understand this is what we're in right now. So I'm not changing my tune. Now, there's just different ways that you can shift and different opportunities to shift. So hopefully I'm bringing you that information every week, and it's helping you. Now, eclipses, they're kind of like exclamation points in our years, okay? The solar ones are always calling for some kind of outward action or expression, okay? And so the lunar ones are more internal, and we'll have a lunar one in a few weeks, and I'll talk about that another time. But now they're always connected by this series. It's called the Saros series, and this eclipse is related to one that goes back to May 1993. So I love when we have these eclipses, because you always look back to those periods of time, that it's usually about 18 years previous, for the solar ones, and just kind of check in, like, where are you at? You know, what's going on? Were you facing the same problems and the same situations, or, you know, are you doing the same things over and over, expecting different results? You know, insanity. And this one's in Gemini, so it's going to relate to communication and your mental processes, your learning process, and sociability. So, you know, for you signs that need to take outward action on something, it may bring a decision for you to learn some new stuff, you know, take some classes, take on more at work. Whatever house this falls into, it's going to be some new thought around it. Virgos, for example, could be taking some courses and maybe working towards getting a new position at work, you know. And Aquarius, you know, of course, it would be online classes for you because you're all about technology, right? So, so now you can get the energy moving in a positive direction if you still feel stuck, and if you're having trouble doing that, this is one of the things that you can do is you want to write it down on Wednesday during the eclipse at 5:16 p.m. is when it's going to happen. You know, you can always manifest on a new moon. That's a great thing to do. It's, you know, letting go of the old and starting, you know, creating something new, manifesting something new. But when it's an eclipse, it's like turbocharged. So literally make a list of all the things that you would like to learn about or teach or say to people, you know, communicate to people, and write it as if it's happening to you and that you know you deserve it. So you want to be careful not to write it like, I want blah, 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 you know, because when you're thinking in those terms, you're just pushing away what it is that you want to manifest. So, you know, you want to choose carefully and say things like, I know how to and choose to manage my money in an optimal manner, you know. That's much better than, I want to learn how to not waste money ever again, you know. So be very selective with your words and write it down and look at it and maybe do some kind of ceremonial thing to release it, put it on a balloon and release it to the universe, burn it in the fire, whatever it is. But let it take its form. Let the universe kind of pick up on that energy and bring you what it is that you need going forward. So, as always, guys, this is sun sign, ascendant-based astrological hits here. So, if you really want to know where the eclipse is going to impact you personally or any of these other energies that are going on, contact me, Susie Kerr-Wright, a.k.a. Cosmic Cupcake, at astrogirl12.com. Very simple, astrogirl12.com. And check out my weekly blog talk show Sunday nights at 5:30. I will be back this week. I've been off the air most of May because it's just been one of those crazy months. But I will be on this Sunday night, Memorial Day weekend. And you can also Facebook me at AstroGirlSusie. Yes, that's me. And I want to wish you all a fabulous week. Enjoy these energies. Happy manifesting and have a sweet and delicious week, everyone.